My search for the real Little Britain has brought me to the Malvern Hills, the scenic inspiration for Tolkien's Middle-earth and C.S. Lewis's Narnia, home to Edward Elgar and the stomping ground of George Bernard Shaw. And amongst all this culture, I'm in search of one of Britain's most famous theatres. But Malvern's mighty festival theatre isn't what I'm looking for.
Well, it's not in there. They say I'm meant to be looking for a public convenience, a WC.
So I'm in search of drama in a public toilet.
Nothing too dramatic going on in there?
In fact, I'm looking for a converted Victorian WC, which today houses the world's smallest theatre. It measures 15 square yards, holds a full house of 12 paying punters, and has hosted everything from puppetry to Shakespeare to full-blown opera. The building itself is a dramatic work of art. It's the labour of love of a puppeteer, Dennis Neal, a showman who's not averse to making an ass of himself.
You must be Dennis. It's Dennis. Tell me about this theatre. It's amazing.
It was a gentleman's toilet, hence the name Theatre of Small Convenience. And it's it was just an idea I had from the archway over the door, which inspired me, the shape of the building. And I thought, hey, this would make a fantastic little theatre.
What sort of theatre works best in this space? Because it's obviously it's not very big.
Well, I'm biased, so I say puppetry, obviously, for me, because you can create an ambience, an atmosphere that, you know, and you can take people on a journey. And I think the world, you know, needs places like this, and you know, more variety and difference. It needs smaller places. Everything's big, you know, you've got to be a big star on the TV, the X Factor, all those things. You've got to, you know, make the big stage. What's wrong with people just trying their own thing in a smaller space, you know?
Do you get enough people through the door?
Well, it varies enormously. Like last week, I was almost for giving up. What am I doing here? 3 shows I did, and it was like 6 people.
You could do with a fat bloke from Glasgow going up the high street to drum up some support.
That would be really good, yeah.
I am a fat boy from Glasgow. I'll see you shortly, my friend.
Well
be
done.
Prepared for a massive show.
That'd be brilliant.
Excuse me, do you have a second? Hello. I was wondering if you're interested in theatre, if you've got 5 minutes to spare, to come and watch a 5-minute show in the smallest theatre in the United Kingdom.
Sure.
One down.
We will.
Rock on.
Do you have the time? Yeah. Yep.
Perfect. We've got a full house.
Dennis's shows last around 5 minutes and are performed on demand throughout the day for audiences of between 1 and 12 people. This show, called Temper's Tantrum, is based around the malfunctioning of a magical grandfather clock, inhabited by an industrious mouse, an errant cuckoo, and old Father Time himself. Dennis's delightful puppets, together with the ingenious set and specially commissioned music, make this one of the most charming and enthralling theatrical shows of any kind I've seen in ages. And the applause says it all.
How did you find the show?
Fantastic. Great characters in the thing and beautifully done.
So how does it feel to be in such an intimate theatre space?
Well, it's just intimate.
Yes.
It's just,
A far more feeling of taking part,
it's just
actually.
done
don't you?
out. It's just amazing. And this chap over here is fantastic.
I mean, she was actually holding my hand all the way through. That's how intimate. How was that for you?
Oh, it's good. It's really good, yeah.
Well, what do you think of the audience?
A brilliant audience. You have to come again now, that's the trouble.
Well, can I just say that, in my opinion, Mr. Dennis, it's that sort of theatre that makes Britain great.
Oh, thank you very much.
Can I have the 20 quid you said you'd give me now for saying that? You did.
I thought I was going to be a bit late.